What is that thing?
I'm not. Outworlder, hold position. I'm getting something.
He'll pay for this. Volunteers. He's killing our people for some kind of weapons test.
Maybe not. I'm still pulling signal from that jockey's rig.
What kind of signal?
I don't know yet. Outworlder, don't let them cut the signal before I can decode it.
What is this? What are we looking at?
The jockey's feed.
Sparky, you better get out of there. Well, we make sense of this.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
We'll be waiting for you, Outworlder.
And my many forces across the origin system. Everyone is asking, when will I, Nepanya, end this unprofitable, sprawling Denmark? People are saying, Nepanya is perfect for the needs of visionary.
How many kids are going to grow up in the fence because of this? How many parents lost because I couldn't do my job?
Judy. There's a Vent kid, a very long time ago, who would have hero worshipped the woman she became. You're enough.
If Neff intends to visit that pocket for his proof, he won't risk himself. Not at first. Sparky, you can beat him to it. Biz has figured out how to activate Neff's Granum tributes. You won't believe this.
These tributes are essentially coin-operated. You'll need a Granum crown. You'll have to search the ship.
Neff as the Corpus figurehead. With a united board behind him, will be hell for us and workers everywhere. See if you can get across first. Tax whatever proof he's hoping to collect, muck up his plan, and find our people. To cross over, you'll need to find a Granum crown first. Search the area. If you make it across, keep an eye out for our people. They may have survived. I've told more than enough kids their parents aren't coming home.
Cruz, the tomb is verified intact. Dispatch the treasurer with my offering. It's time I paid tribute myself.
All right, here's our chance. Time to tax the taxman.
If only Parvos could have lived to see this day. Imagine his face, beaming with pride, as he bestowed upon me, his son, that sacred golden hand. My surgeons have assured me the procedure will be quick and painless. A pound of old flesh for a glorious new legacy.
I paid top credits to crap in Neff's coffin. Double if he was still alive.
One scan of Parvos Granum, and my lineage shall be proven. None shall deny me. What? Tenno? Again? Not today. As Parvos' heir, it is my offering to me. I am coming, Father. It is I who shall pay tribute. Your Neff is almost home. They must not reach him before we do. Is that understood?
Him! As if the body would still be intact. Something's off. Get to the tribute. Expect some friction.
The tributes won't activate with combat nearby. You'll need to take out those troops before going in. We've got a lock on you, Upwelder. Good luck.
It has been so long since these old eyes beheld another living thing here in the sanctuary. I am Parvos Granum. Thank you for finding me.
I, the Void. You are alive. My faith never wavered.
I live. Treachery seethed within the heart of the faith I had built when the board's assassins overloaded my transport's void drive. Protea, my beautiful Protea, and her gift for manipulating time preserved me. But at the cost of all that she was. Now, she is nothing more than a specter of her former self. My beautiful Protea. That is why you have been invited here.
Father, permit me to show you all I have built in your name. Do Nef Anyo that honor.
My name. I have watched you. Monuments to narcissism, demanding others sweat in your stead, gorging upon that which you have not earned. Watched as you claimed for yourself my teachings of self-reliance, perverting them into a flaccid philosophy of sloth, of idleness. Is that you, my son?
No, that must be a different son.
You know nothing, falling short as you do of every ideal that I value. Your words, your efforts, are the model of inadequacy. I called you Nathaniel, but I do not need you. I need them.
Them? Tenno? Father! You're making a mistake. Come now.
Protea has scanned her kin, and with that, she is reinvigorated. Now, my lovely, if you wouldn't mind, show our guests the door.
We've got a lock on you, Outwelder. Good luck. What the hell? Outwelder, I'm pulling sensory feeds from a trip you haven't taken yet. And hearing myself say things I've never said in a place I've never seen. Parvos? Yudi, you should see this. What if Neff has similar logs?
Biz has a handle on the time jump, but we've got bigger problems than Neff now. Get out of there.
Not good enough, am I? Inadequate, am I? Been watching me, have you? Well, watch as I show you how we do things these days. Crews, repel those specters! We have bigger fish to fry.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Vox Solaris. Our interests have...
Neff's a bloviating narcissist with the morals of a haunted chainsaw, but at least that makes him predictable. Parvus. That mucker is something else. I don't trust Neff, but if any of our own are still alive in there, we have to try. Biz will lead the build on this Zorus gizmo.
Neff's given us a cipher for an old Granum file. Phantasmic scintilla and motive forces. We'll need more specifics to build whatever this tool is. Looks like a partial find. Let's see if Anyo's cipher works as promised.
Some doors ought to remain closed. That's not in my worldview. Fire, fusion, void. Progress always comes entangled with risk, with violence. With the precious sample obtained, development is accelerated. The Entrati have kept their secrets long enough. I am calling it the Spectre Particle. As my Archimedeans explained, mimicry is in its nature. An echo, exposed to precept circuits, we are able to imprint behaviors, like an infant mirroring her surrogate. Only this infant can set the world on fire.
good noise. Pull that data now, Sparky, or it's gone.
Burn think they control us. They hit our research site with a Warframe assault team. Of course they did. I baited them to do it. The whole site lit up. 18 megatherm bloom. The whole lab vaporized. Those Warframes with it. Fire, fusion, void.
Arthos Granum originated Spectre particle theory? Guts. This whole recruit is a whole other order of intelligence, and that's bad news. Get back to your ship. I need to figure out this Zorus thing.
Another job well executed.
Thanks for the fast work, Biz. Sparky, listen up. Biz's findings indicate Parvus might be close to translating himself from that reality into our own. We're not exactly sure how, but we're getting some odd readings. You've got to build the Zorus before Parvus gets free.
A weapon. Glaive class, but with an energy trap. Spectre particles, maybe. Has a mid-flight detonation trigger. Tricky, but I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Gear up and let's go.
What's popping?
You're too late! The tributes are jammed open and the old man's errant specters have control of my ship. They're spreading through the fleet. I have no choice. If I can't have my fleet, no one can.
This was not the deal, Anno. We have yet to rescue our people. Disengage the destruct.
I can't do that. But don't worry, I'm already at a very comfortable, safe distance.
Duty. The fleet's going to blow. And Wilder, aboard.
Wait, it's a time prison, right? Sparky, if you can get back inside before the reactor tilts, you theoretically have all the time in the world. think they made it.
Outwelder? Yudi, they're alive! Listen, Neff's whole fleet is overloading. Huge energy spike. We need to take out Protea. Ready that, Zorus. There, our rig jockeys. They're trapped in some kind of energy enclosure. You need to charge the Zorus to break it open.
Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. There's no stopping this without stopping Protea. A bit like eating your own, no?
Here they come. Take out the errants, then use the Zorus to trap the spectre particles that escape. You'll have to time it just right. Charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them. Well done, Outwelder. Now bring the rest home. Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them. Charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them.
By now, your friends have noticed that the overloading void engines are preventing the exits you opened for my captives from closing. Well done, and goodbye. Enjoy your stay.
Outwelder, you've got to get out of there. Charged burst from the Saurus might do it. There's got to be an opening. Maybe while she's reversing the temporal field. That's it. The cycle's degrading. That's it. The cycle's degrading. That's it. The cycle's degrading.
You're too late! The old man's errant specters have... Huh? The proteum trace is... gone? Where is he? Where is my father?
That temporal effect again. And yes, there are your sensory feeds, just like last time. So, the Saurus worked. In a battle that never happened. Or did it? I have a headache.
Our people are cooling in, Sparky. They're coming home. Tonight, all Fortuna will be singing a verse in your honor.
Another job well executed.
Nice.
Oh, the Leverian. It was floundering. You want to... hello, friend. You find me now amidst the bones of all I am. Parvos Granum. Parvos Granum. I do not know what I would give much for my friend to have been. There were rumors, of course. I imagine you surmised why I have summoned you here. To ask that, in the name of whatever friendship we share, to lend your aid to my impossible predicament. To help preserve, not me, not this. I imagine you surmised why I have summoned you here. There were rumors, of course. Master Entrati was no... I would give much for my friend to have been. I do not know what possessed me. Parvos Granum. You know the name. Did I never tell you of Dante? No. Parvos Granum. You know the... I do not know what possessed... I would give much for my friend to have been here. Dante and I... There were rumors, of course. Master Entrati was known at that time. I imagine you surmised why I have summoned you here. To ask that, in the name of whatever friendship we share, to lend your aid to my impossible predicament. To help preserve, not me, not this shadow of a man I once was, but to keep this monument to history alive, so that future generations may learn from it and never repeat our most shameful mistakes. Granum's obsession with that bygone age demands pieces of such. Ironic, really, that one man's interest in history serves...
Inbox messages await the operator. I wonder what they say.
The system shall change.
Tenno, if there was ever a time to find artifacts to donate to my plight, now would be that time. If I can't pay Parvos Granum soon, I'll lose the Leverian and all the knowledge stored within.
All you need to get into an arterial conduit is the correct docket. Ready for a hunt? Excellent. Look for a conduit with a matching gear. That's it. Protect the conduit and watch out for enemy necromechs. They'll blow the whole apparatus up just to keep you out.
The Murmur have captured the dockets unit.
be aware. The Goslings have a particular appetite for dominance.
Mr. Granham, sir, I know you are a man of reason, so I ask of you the courtesy of a slight extension on this term's payment. Entrati artifacts are very difficult to come by, and that...
Lucius Thelonious Navarian, do you think me a gullible man? No, I desire precision. So does our contract, which clearly states the penalty for missed payment is immediate forfeiture.
What do you say, Tenno? Once more under the breach? Gruzzling in your area. Conduit activated. Explosive necromechs incoming. Stop them. Security systems are responding to your intrusion. Watch out for explosive necromechs. Stand by for more conduits. You're on. Conduit online. Let us hope this one has what Drusus needs. Nearby. That thieving freak is certainly to have it done. fighting admirably so far. Think you can handle another set of conduits? Conduits at the ready, if you can find the right dockets. Transfer in progress. Stay focused. Detected. That little monster will have a doublet. Legacy security protocols dictate that a necromech must now demolish the conduit. Do not allow that to transpire. explosive necromech coming for that conduit. Put it down. I was able to reverse the conduit's burden. Can you feel the difference?
My associate is, as always, reliable. Your voice.
I should hope nothing happened to this associate of yours. For your sake.
Here we go again. Conduits warming up for transfer. systems. Feel a boost? You should. I just reversed that burden's effects. For whatever reason, those little horrors eat dockets as if they were sugared biscuits. Is open. The system thinks you're hostile and will do everything in its power to destroy the conduit to thwart you. conduits will be appearing shortly. New conduits active. Time to start looking for dockets.
Thank you, Tenno.
Now that you're here, Tenno, let's put you to work. I wouldn't bother going mad, Tenno. It may... To work! Oh, I'll just pop off and find something to do. I hear his voice sometimes when I walk these halls alone. Quiet, entreating, insistent. Very good, Tenno. Be patient with me, Tenno. I am still adjusting to this era. I'll just put this all back then. Remain of stalwart mind, Tenno, even in the face of madness. Oh, no matter, I suppose. To better times ahead.
Ah, yes. Operator, correct? Drifter, perhaps? You'll find our merry band share that unconventional relationship with their appellations. I am Fibonacci. Papa's design has uplifted me to function as the coordinating factor of this little group. You, may have heard that one of our number was consigned to paradise before our return from the void. Min, Tagfa's mate. Yes, most unfortunate. Too often it is the good and the young who forge our future, laying their lives upon progress's unfeeling anvil. Now, let us apply ourselves to the grand work at hand and deny our minds melancholy's frigid caress. To work! Gather the others. I have something to say to all of you. Oh, well, yes.
Please, remember to hand in any Voca you encounter for analysis.
Can I help? I can help. Mr. Tagfer is very still and very quiet. Like a dead thing in the hot green thing I think that came from. jungle. He must be practicing. Mr. Tagfur? Wow, he's really good at that. Dead thing. Is Min a dead thing? Can my friends be dead things? Can I be a dead thing? Oh, Papa will bring her back. Papa can do that. Papa will let us be dead things. Papa, bark, loves us. Yes, bark, yes, bark, bark. Mr. Fishanachi, he'd know. Papa's plan, he said. So, have fun! Fingers are weird. They take that one. Oh, no, that one.